In this video, we will discuss about a wireless communication standard that is called Zigbee. Zigbee is very famous in home automation as well as the smart meter data communication. So let's see what are the various features of Zigbee and how it is being utilized in the smart grid network. Let's first understand the history of Zigbee. So Zigbee is a technological standard designed for control and sensor networks. It is again based on IEEE 802.15.4 standard, which was created by Zigbee Alliance. The development of Zigbee started in 1998 and released in June 2005. Why it was developed? Because it was realized that Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are going to be unsuitable for many applications, particularly in case of hopping of the data, which we generally utilize in a smart home solution or the meter data communication. It operates in personal area network and it is suitable for device to device communications. Zigbee offers connectivity between small packet devices such as control of lights, switches, thermostats, and appliances, etc. Let's see what is Zigbee Alliance. Zigbee Alliance is an association of companies involved in building higher layer standards based on IEEE 802.15.4. This includes network security and application protocols. Zigbee is rapidly growing worldwide not-for-profit industry consortium, which consists of leading semiconductor manufacturers, technology providers, and end users. Zigbee Alliance is an organization with a mission to define reliable, cost-effective, low-power wireless monitoring and control products based on open global standard. It is targeted at home and building automation and controls, consumer electronics, PC peripherals, medical monitoring, and smart grid applications. Primary drivers for the Zigbee Alliance are simplicity, long battery life, networking capabilities, reliability, and cost. This alliance provides interoperability, certification testing, and branding. Basically, the Zigbee Alliance is promoted by six companies, which are Honeywell, Invensys, Mitsubishi, Motorola, Samsung, and Philips. After these six companies who created the Zigbee Alliance, the Zigbee Alliance has now grown very rapidly, and we have now a lot of industry leaders worldwide who are committed to provide the Zigbee compliant products and solutions for IoT applications. Now let's see what are the various advantages of Zigbee. The first advantage is the product interoperability. That is to a certain extent because the Zigbee to Zigbee, the product interoperability is easily achieved. However, Zigbee to non-Zigbee devices, the product interoperability is not easily achievable. So product interoperability is there, but it is to certain extent within the Zigbee devices. Vendor independence means the device you can buy from the market, and on top of that you can write your own custom code and make it workable. So you need not to be dependent upon the vendors for all deployments. It is a common platform which is more cost effective than creating a new proprietary solution from scratch every time. Since Zigbee offers a basic stack for developing the applications, so the only requirement from the system integrator is the development of the custom applications on top of the Zigbee stack. So it will give you a certain level of flexibility, and you need not to develop everything from scratch by utilizing the Zigbee stack. Companies now can leverage these industry standards to provide more value to the customers quickly, because being a part of Zigbee Alliance, companies will get Zigbee stack, and on top of that stack, they can build their own application and roll out the solutions to their customers quickly. It utilizes AES 128-bit and 256-bit encryptions for security purpose. Security can be customized, and rather than using AES 128 and 256-bit encryption, which is being offered by the Zigbee stack, you can utilize the customized security at application level also. It offers increased product innovation because the Zigbee stack is the standard stack. On top of that, you will build your own innovative solution. So in some way, it will offer the industry standardization for the data communication. Now, what are the various characteristics of Zigbee? It is a low cost solution, low power consumption because it is built on top of 802.15.4, low data rate because the low power consumption is the priority. So data reporting rate from Zigbee devices is low, relatively short transmission range because the power consumption is the constant here. A scalable solution, you can build solution by adding multiple Zigbee devices, and the mesh network by creating the Zigbee devices is the scalable solution. Reliability is more because being a mesh network, the data can be communicated through various alternative paths if one path is blocked. Flexible protocol design which is suitable for many applications. Let's see the Zigbee stack architecture. Here if you see, the Zigbee stack is built on top of IEEE 802.15.4. So on top of the physical and the media access layer of 802.15.4, you add network layer, security specific sublayer, application support layer, and Zigbee device object layer as part of the Zigbee stack. So base will be 802.15.4. On top of that, the brown one are the layers which are being provided by the Zigbee stack. So security specific layer, network layer, application support layer, and Zigbee device objects are the layers which are being offered by the Zigbee stack. Now on top of that, you can develop your own custom build application, or there are certain applications which are provided as part of the Zigbee stack, such as home automation solution by thermostat control, or such kind of simple solutions are being provided along with the Zigbee stack. Now, the network layer is required for network organization and routing capabilities because the IEEE 802.15.4 does not offer the routing capability. So Zigbee will add network layer for the network organization and route discovery capability. Security functions will be part of SSP layer. App support will provide you the device binding and messaging. So the app support access points will be connected to the various applications so that the data can be shared between Zigbee stack and the application. ZDO is responsible for device management, device discovery, and the service discovery. Now, let's see the further details of Zigbee stack architecture. Here you will see that the green one is the applications which are being built by the system integrator or the end manufacturers who utilizes the Zigbee stack to develop his own solution. Then when you develop those applications, they will talk to the Zigbee stack through the various service access points. So here you will utilize APSD, that is application support sublayer data entity service access point. So for each application you will have the service access point so that you can communicate with the Zigbee application support sublayer. You will also need the application support sublayer management entity service access point, which is integrated with ZDO management plane. That means the Zigbee device object management capabilities will be accessed through this service access point. Similarly, network layer will utilize the network layer and management entity service access point. The various functions which will be implemented in network layer are as shown in the figure. Here, network security management, network message broker, routing management, networking management functions are built as part of the network layer. Similarly, in case of application support sublayer, various functions which are implemented are APS security management, APS message broker, APS reflector management, and so on. So basically, the application which are being built on top of the Zigbee stack will share the data with the other applications through application support sublayer, and then from this information goes to network sublayer, and then it is passed on to the MAC layer and the physical layer, which is part of IEEE 802.15.4, and then it is sent to the other device. So in short, if you see the structure, the base two layers, that is MAC layer and physical layer, are part of IEEE 802.15.4. Network security and API, that is application programming interface, or you can say application process sublayer, will be the part of Zigbee Alliance, and then the application which you build on top of the Zigbee stack is vendor specific. So application is proprietary to the customer or vendor, and the network security and API layer is monitored and controlled by the Zigbee Alliance, which will give you the standard functions related to API security and network layer.